The Ford Holiday River Parade and Lighting Ceremony is brought to you by Ford and your South Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. The parade is presented by Visit San Antonio. Thrilled that you've chosen this unforgettable San Antonio experience as part of your holiday celebration. And presented by Santikos Entertainment. Be a part of the legacy. And brought to you by the San Antonio Riverwalk Association. Visit the sanantonioriverwalk.com.
Good evening, happy holidays, and welcome to beautiful, scenic, historic downtown San Antonio, Texas, the Alamo City, on what has to be one of the best weather nights we've ever had for this event here. We welcome you into 2017 Ford Holiday River Parade along the water here in the Artisan River Theater. I am Ernie Zuniga.
And I'm Delane Matthew. Happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to the beautiful San Antonio Riverwalk. Honestly, we could not have asked for better weather. It is absolutely gorgeous. There's no wind. The floats won't be adrift.
Right.
They'll be right on schedule. And, you know, this year, our theme is Christmas at the movies. So what is your favorite Christmas movie?
That's tough. The Grinch, I think.
The Grinch?
The Grinch.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer!
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes!
But yes, you will have a chance to play at home. More than 24 floats with the Christmas movies will come along, so hopefully yours will be there as well. We have an amazing Grand Marshal as well.
Yeah, we do.
And jolly old St. Nick might make an appearance too. So a lot to get to over the next hour, but first we must take care of business right across the way over there with the third member of our team and our good friend, Shaun Stevens.
Well, welcome everybody to the world-famous San Antonio Riverwalk for the 2017 Ford Holiday River Parade and Lighting Ceremony. And speaking of lighting ceremony, we're about ready to light up the San Antonio Riverwalk and officially kick off the 2017 holiday season. And to help us light and then throw the switches and light the Riverwalk, we have a few representatives from some of our sponsors. Adam Tidwell, representing the Ford Motor Company, representing Santikos Theaters, David Holmes, and representing Visit San Antonio, Andres Munoz, and representing the San Antonio Walk Association, we have Lawrence Sider-Lee and Maggie Thompson. We're also joined tonight by the San Antonio Mayor, Ron Nirenberg, and his son and wife. And before we flip that switch, we'd like to invite Mayor Nirenberg to share a few.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, San Antonio. Welcome to the 36th annual lighting of the Riverwalk, one of the most beautiful places in the nation. So if you're here, thank you for coming out to celebrate with us. If you're watching at home, look at the beautiful lights, come down to the San Antonio Riverwalk and enjoy all the great festivities that we get to show off to our entire community and the nation. And if that's not enough, don't forget that we're also celebrating the 7th annual Light Up Downtown contest. So tonight, when we light up these lights on the Riverwalk, there will be businesses all across downtown showing their festive spirit as well. And you at home get to decide who's the best by going to lightupdowntownsa.com, and you can vote online starting tonight. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Thank you for being here. And we also want to thank all the City of San Antonio crews that put all these lights up to celebrate our tradition. So let's get underway and get this holiday tradition kicked off.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, man your switches. And I'm going to need a little participation from our audience. We're going to do the countdown starting at 10. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
2, 1. Oh, beautiful.
Never disappoints. It doesn't matter how many times you're down here along the Riverwalk. And we counted, Delane and I counted before tonight. It's 122,000 lights.
I expected more, to be honest, when you think about it. All the trees lining the Riverwalk. Nonetheless, it is an absolutely gorgeous, stunning night for this. And how magical is that, seeing all the trees just twinkling with lights. It's going to be a wonderful show, and when we come back, we're going to begin the parade. And Welcome back to the 2017 Ford Holiday River Parade in beautiful downtown San Antonio along the Riverwalk. And we begin with our very first float, the Grand Marshal, representing our first Christmas movie, Santa Paws 2. The Santa Pups is this year's parade Grand Marshal, Cheryl Ladd. Recognize her, along with some adorable puppies.
Now, for the older people like myself out there, you might remember her for her most famous role as one of the original Charlie's Angels in the famous television series. But again, as we heard earlier, she played Mrs. Claus in the 2012 Disney movie Santa Paws 2, The Santa Pups, featuring 4 adorable puppies who saved Christmas around the world.
She looks fantastic. And like a true angel, right?
Absolutely.
She's joined on the float by her husband, Brian Russell, daughter, Jordan Ladd, and fellow Las Casas Foundation board members as well. Cheryl is an avid supporter of the Las Casas Scholarship Program, which provides more than $100,000 a year to young performing artists.
And you had a feeling there would be pups or puppies on the float, and indeed, there they are. Our little 4-legged friends are out there.
How adorable. A stunning Mrs. Ladd and an adorable puppy. What more could you want?
Great way to start our parade tonight.
Crowd loves it too.
So again, if you're just joining us, moments ago they lit all of the cypress trees here with about 122,000 lights, and Delane mentioned the weather issues in the past. Not a worry tonight.
Oh my goodness, no. It is absolutely stunning tonight. Traders Village. Here comes our second float. Their theme, White Christmas, of course. 1954 famous film starring Bing Crosby and Rosemary Clooney. Traders Village is the largest weekend flea market and family entertainment complex in the city of San Antonio. Every year, the market's 1 million guests come to discover the treasures of a lifetime.
Now that's a suit right there. Traders Village is spread over 100 acres on Southwest Loop 410 and Old Pearsall Road here in San Antonio. Shoppers from around the world come for the bargain hunting, the theme park rides, and the family festivals year-round. And it's not Bing Crosby, but we have White Christmas on the float here.
Let's listen in. Beautiful. Enjoy the thrill of the theme park rides and ride all day for less than $10.
All right, on to our third float here, and they just popped the confetti here as they come under Rosita's Bridge here, riding on the Christmas movie favorite Scrooged. San Antonio Riverwalk Association 2017 Riverwalk Royalty Court. And there they are. We have the Queen, Claudia Garofalo, King Michael Garofalo, the Princess, Christian Vasquez, Prince Spurs Jesus, Duke Ruben Valdez, and Duchess Nicole Galindo, and Count Brian Wood.
And of course, if you don't know who the Spurs Jesus is, it is our #1 fan, our #1 Spurs fan for the San Antonio Spurs, of course. Now, the San Antonio Riverwalk Association puts on this fabulous annual parade. They do such a wonderful job. And over 25 events throughout the entire year. They also put out the monthly publication, Rio Magazine.
Right, they're dedicated to promote, protect, and preserve the #1 tourist attraction in Texas, the San Antonio Riverwalk. So thankfully the Spurs were not playing tonight, and Spurs Jesus was able to be here.
Yeah. All right, our next float. City of San Antonio with the mayor and our city council. Their theme, It's a Wonderful Life.
Now,
And of course, it was starring James Stewart. You know him, right?
Sure.
Or remember him? Of
I'll
course.
spare you my Jimmy Stewart impression tonight, but instead of Bedford Falls, it represents a wonderful life here in San Antonio. Welcoming you to San Antonio, none other than our wonderful mayor, the Honorable Ron Nirenberg, and council members representing all 10 council districts to improve the quality of life for the more than 1.4 million San Antonio residents.
Now, you may notice the 300 on the sides of some of these floats. Now, in 2018, San Antonio is celebrating its tricentennial. We're going to be 300 years old. It's awesome. A year-long celebration of over 400 events is going on. So for more information, all you have to do is head to their website, thesanantonioriverwalk.com, to find out a little bit more about all those events. But over 12 million of these folks visit the beautiful San Antonio Riverwalk, making it the #1 destination in the entire state.
And you even notice on the barges, which, by the way, this is the first time in the parade we are seeing these particular barges. They have the 300 there engraved in the sides of these wonderful barges.
All right, our next float, Texas Ford Dealers, the sponsor of this beautiful parade. Brr, here comes Jack Frost. Wouldn't it be fun if he really came to life? He just moved a little. Now, this float is sponsored by our gracious parade sponsor, as we mentioned, Ford. Now, Ford is dedicated to building great products and to strengthening their business to the benefit of the communities. This is the foundation of Ford's success, which helped Ford become a global automotive industry leader on 6 continents with 195,000 employees across 65 plants all over the world.
The South Texas Ford dealers are honored to join together and bring this event to you and hope you and your family have a happy holiday season. And that's the only snowman you're going to see here in San Antonio.
Oh, these are awesome dancers. And I saw them warming up, and I'm just impressed by how flexible they were, much less their moves.
We'll watch them as we go to break here. As we come back, much more of the 2017 Ford Holiday River Parade. And we are back in the Artisan River Theater along the beautiful San Antonio Riverwalk for the Ford Holiday River Parade. And that is the Artisan River Theater. Packed, not an empty seat in the house.
No, sold out crowd tonight. 50,000 people here in the Artisan River Theater, of course. And then it just winds all the way through the Riverwalk as we watch our next float come in. Santikos Entertainment, their theme, Star Wars. Coming from a galaxy far, far away, we have the Santikos Entertainment Star Wars float. The force is strong with this one, Ernie. It looks as if the battle is raging on the planet of, oh, you're going to have to help me. Tatooine, of course. It's a perfect fit for this year's theme. Christmas at the movies, of course.
Oh, and you hear the Northeast School of the Arts with the famous John Williams Star Wars theme. Oh, my gosh. I'm fanboy here.
Are you okay?
I'll be okay. I'll be all right. The Last Jedi blasted into Santikos theaters here in December, so you can keep that in mind, of course. Though founded in 1911, in 2015, Santikos Entertainment became the only theater in the company in the country, I should say, to operate as a social enterprise. This year, they plan to serve their mission of giving back and distributing $26 million to various San Antonio area charities through the John L. Santikos Charitable Foundation. That's a fund of the San Antonio Area Foundation.
And coming up under the bridge now, Landry's Chart House, Saltgrass Rainforest. Their theme, A Christmas Story. Celebrate a Christmas story by dining at Landry's collection of iconic restaurants. They're so good. At Landry's Seafood House, taste a Texas Gulf Coast legend and indulge in the best regional seafood along the Riverwalk. Rainforest Cafe, have you been there taking your kiddos?
Of course.
Takes you on an unforgettable adventure complete with waterfalls, lush vegetation, and of course, creatures that come to life. It is a wild place to shop and an awesome place to eat.
You can take dining and entertainment to the sky with the revolving Chart House restaurant, observation deck, and 4D theater. That's 750 feet in the air above the Tower of the Americas.
Is that the tree frog right there?
Yes. Yes, from Rainforest Cafe. 25 years of perfection, Saltgrass Steakhouse is a cut above the rest, offering certified Angus beef steaks, the finest in the world, alongside ribs, burgers, fresh seafood, and more. Are you hungry yet?
Yeah, but no frog legs.
Not tonight.
Not tonight. All right, Jury Plaza Riverwalk is our next float tonight. Their theme, Muppet Christmas from 1992. That's that little dance they're doing there. Now, located on San Antonio's historic Riverwalk, this place opened up its doors within the beautifully restored Alamo National Bank building in 2007. And of course, what is more fun than a Muppet Christmas, sponsored by the San Antonio Jury Plaza Riverwalk, the official hotel for the 2017 Ford Holiday River Parade.
And actually, it's not very far from where we are right now.
Yep,
right on cue. There it is. And family-owned and operated Drury Hotels boasts 9 properties in San Antonio with just over 130 hotels throughout the United States.
Oh, Eva's Heroes. And Elf. The movie Elf is their theme. And of course, Eva's Heroes, founded by Hollywood actress Eva Longoria, who is also a Texan. And just as Buddy the Elf always knows what to say to spread holiday cheer, the elves at Eva's Heroes know how to make Christmas magical every year for teenagers and young adults with intellectual special needs.
Eva's Heroes participates live, work, and play in the Alamo City, where they participate in community activities, summer enrichment programs, and SA Sibs that are unique and enriching, and we might just see them in a little bit.
All right, as we take a look at San Antonio, all lit up in twinkle lights, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
All right, moving right along here, our 10th float this evening as we welcome you back to the 2017 Ford Holiday River Parade. We all love toys from this next float here, Santa's Workshop. Also sponsored by Eva's Heroes and SA Sibs. SA Sibs is one of Eva's Heroes' amazing programs for siblings who have a brother or sister with intellectual special needs.
Eva's Heroes does so much for so many people in our community. When they're not busy making toys in Santa's Workshop, though, Eva's Heroes is creating opportunities for siblings to meet for coffee, participate in all kinds of different activities, and share holiday experiences with each other. Just like they are tonight, right now, at the Ford Holiday River Parade. Is that snow? That is snow.
Some kids are looking at it like, what is snow? If you're in South Texas, you're not used to seeing snow, but it's certainly appropriate tonight.
It's so fun. All right, our next float, Sinclair Broadcasting, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Is that Kimberly and Esteban? Oh, Dave and Buster's. There we go. All right, Nightmare Before Christmas. It's hard to imagine a spooky Christmas, but Nightmare Before Christmas was actually a big holiday hit, Ernie. The float is sponsored by Dave and Buster's River Center and features wonderful Christmas apparitions. That was a weird movie.
Tim Burton, yeah, you could say that. Dave and Buster's River Center is proud to celebrate the holiday season downtown. There's always something new at Dave and Buster's, the only place to eat, drink, play, and watch sports all under one roof.
It's a fun place.
Absolutely.
Visit one of their 2 great San Antonio locations today. Happy holidays from the Dave and Buster's team to you. Oh, here we go. Okay, I was so excited I got ahead of myself. All right, Sinclair Broadcasting. Now, is that Kimberly and Esteban? It is. Or the Griswolds. I'm not sure.
Yes, no, I think it's Kimberly and Esteban.
Well, the Sinclair San Antonio broadcast stations provide award-winning local news and lifestyle programming, as well as entertainment programming on NBC, Fox, and the CW networks.
No Cousin Eddie on this float here, but the stations take an active role in the community, working with dozens of nonprofit groups to improve the lives of San Antonians. And I got to give a shout out to our friend Xavier, spinning the vinyl there on the 1s and 2s.
Oh, it is, yes. Hi, Xavier.
He's one of the best.
He is.
DJs in our area here, he is tops on the list.
All right, Whataburger coming in next. Recognize those characters? Isn't that your favorite movie?
Yeah, the Grinch.
All right, here comes Mr. Grinch. And Whoville around the corner, sponsored by Whataburger. But wait, he's the nice Grinch.
Oh.
That's grown up in Hart, remember?
That's right, I like that. Ed Whataburger, he probably just had a Whataburger, that's why. They're always looking for ways to bring more joy and cheer to our community and customers, not just during the holidays, but year-round. As we immerse the Riverwalk in lights, you can join Whataburger in carrying some of that magic and light throughout the year.
The kids like that one.
All right, and we have extra Grinch entertainment on the stage here. As we watch this, we'll toss it over to Shaun Stevens.
Well, of course, the Holiday River Parade would not be possible without the Ford Motor Company, and representing Ford Motor Company, Adam Tidwell here joining us. And Adam, Ford's been with us for a long time. How long has Ford been part of the River Parade, and what keeps you guys so involved in coming back?
Yeah, so we've been doing this now for 15 years. The South Texas Ford dealers just enjoy bringing some holiday magic to you and your families through the Ford Holiday River Parade. I mean, this is a San Antonio tradition, and we're just proud to be part of it. I mean, we like to think of ourselves as Santa's little elves this time of year, just bringing some holiday cheer. At Ford, obviously, we go further to make our vehicles better, our employees happier, and plan a little bit better place to live in. So from all of us at Ford, just want to say have a safe and happy holidays, and we're just blessed to be here. So thank you.
Again, thanks for bringing the parade for us and for every folks home watching it. And a beautiful evening for it. We'll take it back. We're going to be back here in just a bit. We haven't seen Santa, so obviously there's a whole lot more to come here from the Ford Holiday River Parade.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to downtown San Antonio and the beautiful River Walk. What a gorgeous evening, right? So far, so good.
It's about as good as I could ever recall. Shaun,
really?
And Shaun
You've
is
been doing this a lot longer than I have.
Well, Shaun's our meteorologist here, so he's getting a lot of love for the weather tonight.
Yeah,
but Delane Matthew, Ernie Zuniga here with 50,000 of our friends.
Closest friends.
Yeah.
Love them all.
Having a great time here.
Waiting for Santa. Santa's coming, though. But
He'll be here in just a little bit. But first, though, got to hear from Charlie Brown and iHeartMedia here. And who doesn't love the Charlie Brown, the little piano song here? This float is sponsored by iHeartMedia and Q1019 at San Antonio's Christmas radio station. For nearly 20 years, Q1019 has been San Antonio's official Christmas station, playing nothing but Christmas music all season long.
Whether it's White Christmas, Last Christmas, Celebrate Me Home, No Place Like Home for the holidays, Feliz Navidad, or Happy Holidays, the greatest Christmas favorites to the latest, greatest holiday renditions played all day long, every single day, right there, Q101.9.
And you see some of our friends from the San Antonio Humane Society on the float as well. So you can get into the holiday spirit with Murphy, Sam, and Jody in the morning, Jenny James and Robin rock while you work, and nights with Delilah on Q1019. Yes, San Antonio's Christmas station.
Hi, guys. Okay, do you remember this fun song of dancing, movie snacks?
Absolutely.
Let's all go to the lobby. Folks at home can't smell it, but a wonderful popcorn scent from Scent Air is coming from this float. I'm gonna just, you go ahead and talk. I'm gonna sniff.
Go ahead. So writing as delicious movie snacks are the U.T.S.A. Confucius Institute Sunday Chinese school teachers, students, and parents. This school provides year-round Chinese language programs and Chinese culture programs to preschool to high school age students as well as adults. The school has more than 160 students from 3 years to 65 years old.
I'm smelling. I don't smell anything yet. Do you?
I'm working on it. I'm trying. I would love to smell buttered popcorn right now. Oh, my goodness.
All courses are held on the U.T.S.A. main campus on Sunday afternoons. Tons of cultural programs. Chinese Chen-style Tai Chi, dragon dance. You know, I mean, just amazing, amazing performances.
All right, on to Home Alone. The original, by the way, because they've made like 5 Home Alones. This is the original. And riding on the float are Centro ambassadors and winners from the only in San Antonio Final Four sweepstakes. With Centro, you're never alone in the heart of the city. Their ambassador team in bright yellow shirts help 1 million plus visitors and residents every year navigate San Antonio's beautiful historic downtown.
Yeah, their team is dedicated to making your experience extraordinary. Now join Centro every Tuesday, December at Travis Park for free holiday movies.
All right, on to the Texas Cavaliers here in King Antonio 95th. Michael Casillas and his family and friends are riding on the Texas Cavaliers holiday float. Since 1926, the Cavaliers have been part of San Antonio's culture and fiesta.
Yeah, today it's an organization of 600 business, civic, and community leaders who dedicate their time and talents supporting San Antonio area nonprofits through the Texas Cavalier Charitable Foundation.
Now, over the past 26 years, the Texas Cavaliers Charitable Foundation has given over $5 million to local children's charities in San Antonio.
That is a gorgeous float.
I love it.
Very regal. All right, let's send things over to Shaun now. Hey, Shaun.
Hey, well, it is a beautiful evening. You had mentioned that earlier. I'm having a blast down here right along the Riverwalk, enjoying the floats. Join me right now with Visit San Antonio is Andres Munoz. And we've been seeing tonight a fantastic reason why folks should come and visit San Antonio, especially during the holiday season. But you know, and I know, that there's a whole lot more to see and do in San Antonio, especially with the big year coming up in 2018.
Yes, Shaun. So 36 million visitors a year cannot be wrong. It is a perfect city to come and visit. And today we celebrate the lighting of the river, but there's so much, as you said. The Alamo, the World Heritage designated missions. The parks are open year long. We have so many museums, natural arts museums, Sama. We have so many great museums out there in the city that it's a great city to come for every age and for every occasion. And next year is a huge celebration. We're turning 300. That's a great happy birthday, right?
Those don't come along often.
Those don't come on often, and we're going to celebrate it all year long. 300 years of history. And the only thing that people have to do is to go to visitsanantonio.com. And there you are going to find all the specials, all the information about what goes on in the city for the 300th celebration.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, and I hope that everybody watching at home can come out and visit us for that 300th celebration. Andres, thanks so much for joining us.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
All right, Ernie Delane, take it back to you.
All right, Shaun, thank you very much. And right there, center stage, look at this group right now. These are members of the Northeast School of the Arts, NISA. They are gifted, they are talented. It's a magnet school for students with creative abilities. And it is pretty phenomenal when you listen to them. They can sing, they can dance, they can play instruments. I mean, they're really talented kids.
All of the performers you've seen tonight on the stage come from NISA here, and they've been around since 1997, so 20 years. They have stuff going on all the time. They've celebrated their 20th anniversary last year with an exciting production of the Phantom of the Opera, and we're listening to the young man there tickling the ivories on the piano here. He's been great tonight.
Yeah, 400 students. They work in seven different art majors. So that includes cinema, creative writing, dance, instrumental music, musical theater, technical theater, visual arts. So basically, if you're in San Antonio and you have a kid who wants to act, sing, dance, you send them right there.
All right, well, they're going to play us to break here, and we'll be right back with a whole lot more from the Ford Holiday River Parade. Still waiting for Santa here to make an appearance at the 2017 Ford Holiday River Parade, but plenty of other familiar faces to see before he arrives.
My favorite. Flying in from the North Pole is the next holiday classic, sponsored by SeaWorld San Antonio.
Oh,
that's the coolest thing. Oh, I want to teach my dogs how to do that. All right, 7.99999 or 8 million Christmas lights, plus Rudolph's famous red nose will light the way this Christmas at SeaWorld San Antonio.
Yeah, you heard Delane right. SeaWorld's Christmas celebration features 8 million twinkling lights, plus festive shows like what you're seeing here, a little taste of Pets Ahoy. Features all rescued animals like the ones you see there. How difficult is it to jump rope in a moving barge?
With a dog.
With a dog. So you can make your plans to visit SeaWorld throughout the holidays and their 8 million twinkling lights.
That's awesome. Ah, I want that dog. Pretty cool. And SeaWorld San Antonio is just an awesome place to go any time of the year. But can you imagine the entire park lit up? It is beautiful there. Christmas trees everywhere. Lots to do.
Yeah, great photo op, by the way. If you're looking for a great photo op for you and the kids, too, it's beautiful.
Oh, look at this one. Very cute.
All right. Bah Hum Duck, a Looney Tunes Christmas here. This is sponsored by the San Antonio Gardenia Club. They were founded in 1960 to further the interest in the fine arts and promote friendship within the membership.
Now, the organization awards scholarships to deserving fine arts students who graduate from within Bexar County high schools and stay in San Antonio to attend college. So they really love it when you learn here. Your entire school career is in San Antonio, and members participate in a monthly gathering where scholarship recipients perform as well.
I see the Tasmanian Devil, and I think Yosemite Sam. and some other familiar faces there from the Looney Tunes family.
Hi, guys.
Love it.
Okay, this was another really, really great film. You remember this one, Gremlins?
And some people forget it's a Christmas film. Or
It is a Christmas
set
film.
at
Yes,
Christmas time.
At Christmas time. It was a huge blockbuster hit, wasn't it? Officially known as Rey Feo 70, Ken Flores is the People's King for Fiesta 2008 on board the Gremlins float. Since 1947, more than $6 million has been raised or awarded to more than 5,000 students by the Rey Feo Scholarship Foundation.
Also riding on the float is Ken's daughter, Ariana Flores, Reina de la Feria de las Flores, who raised a record-breaking $75,000 for the Tom Morton Sandoval Lulac Parent-Child Scholarship.
That's pretty good. Rey Feo 70 and La Reina visit local schools right before Fiesta, spreading their message of education through exploration to encourage thousands and thousands of young people to stay in school and pursue higher education.
Now you already recognize this song.
Oh,
Polar Express.
love this film. It makes me cry all the time.
I get a little lump in my throat. I was
I know
getting
you
a little
do.
verklempt. I wasn't going to say it. This is sponsored by Transcendence. It's a new organization in San Antonio for special needs children to help them achieve beyond the limits that society has labeled for them. And how about that young man there on the microphone? Good voice.
Again, part of NISA here in San Antonio. Now, it's up to each of them to establish those limits, for they themselves dare to dream. The main focus is to encourage that same kind of confidence within each and every one of these awesome kids, in as much as they develop a warrior attitude mentality rather than one as a victim.
Mm-hmm. The board is made up of military veterans still seeking to serve their community. So how about that?
I love it. All right, coming in with a round of applause. University of the Incarnate Word. This year, the University of the Incarnate Word's float is inspired by A Christmas Carol, the classic holiday story that wishes a Merry Christmas to all, and God bless us, every single one. So we want to welcome the Cardinals of the Incarnate Word here downtown tonight. UIW student and Miss San Antonio Ashley Sneed shows that Cardinal holiday spirit, doesn't she?
She sure does. For more than 135 years, UIW has been educating students' hearts and minds. Today, the private Catholic university offers more than 90 undergraduate programs, as well as graduate, doctoral, and professional programs. UIW also invites you to join them for Light the Way. And as we look at the Cardinals here, we'll send it one more time over to Shaun Stevens.
Well, yeah, it's an amazing evening with all the floats, beautiful floats. I'm sitting here with David Holmes from Santikos Entertainment. We're just commenting on just how beautiful the floats is, how wonderful the evening is. And, well, we all know that Santikos Entertainment so involved with the community, very generous in all the donations. But we're just very happy that you're part of the Ford Holiday River Parade. What got you all on board? And hopefully you'll be coming back.
Well, thank you so much. We found the need to celebrate. So this year, Santikos Entertainment is going to give back to the city of San Antonio through our partnership with the San Antonio Area Foundation, a total of $26 million. So we felt like that was cause for celebration. And when we learned that the theme of the parade was Christmas at the movies, we thought we can't pass that up. So that was the main genesis of it.
And yeah, it fits Santikos so perfectly. Do you have a favorite float so far tonight, David?
You know, I'm going to have to say ours, which was Star Wars, right? Because we're, 10 days out from the opening of Star Wars, and we got to pick a theme float. And when I saw Star Wars, I said, hey, everybody loves Star Wars. It's now, 5 generations that it spans? So we had to put our stamp of approval on that one.
Yeah, I must admit, that was a good one. Well, thanks so much, David, and thanks to Santikos Entertainment for being a part of the Ford Holiday River Parade tonight. Back to Ernie and DeLay.
All right.
Well, thank you very much, Shaun. And let's listen into some more NISA. They're so talented. I love it. This guy at the piano. Let's see what he can do. Did you ever take piano lessons, Ernie?
No.
I did briefly. It lasted a week.
Yes.
Big round of applause.
Yeah, we have a piano in our house, but I can barely even do chopsticks. I think Mary had a little lamb. Yeah, they're much better for sure.
Well, they're loving this guy. That's for sure. He's great.
Even the Ducks love him. We'll be right back to the Artisan River Theater.
welcome back to the 2017 Ford Holiday River Parade. Moving along with the theme now, which we love, movies, holidays, and the Nutcracker. It's a holiday favorite. The Nutcracker, performed by the Alamo City Performing Arts Association. It's a classic holiday story about a young girl named Clara who is given a gift of a nutcracker on Christmas Eve.
Under the direction of Scott Conway, their 25th annual December production will feature the Alamo City Dance Company as well as 80-plus dancers from around San Antonio, with proceeds benefiting local children's adoption charities.
Yeah, the Alamo City Performing Arts Association's mission is to perpetuate the arts to patrons of all socioeconomic status, of course providing anyone an opportunity to perform and excel in their chosen artistic discipline, whatever it may be.
Wouldn't be the holidays without the Nutcracker.
Of course.
For sure. Alamo City Dance Company.
Very elegant ballerinas.
All right, next under the bridge here, under Rosita's Bridge. We've seen them before, and here they are again. U.T.S.A. Confucius Institute and their movie, the theme Kung Fu Panda.
Very appropriate. It is co-sponsored by both U.T.S.A. and the Hanban, the headquarters of Confucius Institute in China. Now, the mission of the Confucius Institute is to promote Chinese culture, awareness, and Chinese language learning.
U.T.S.A. Confucius Institute will host Chinese camp on the U.T.S.A. main campus this summer, and they invite you to come and explore China. The program is offered to students of all ages. And riding on the float are Fei Ring, Dr. Jude Valdez, Dr. Renee Zenteno, and Dr. Wang Zhang Yao. Again, the U.T.S.A. Confucius Institute.
Yeah, very zen-like floats. Bye, guys.
Great job.
Oh, yeah, beautiful fluting ability. And next up, performing on the float is the Beethoven Kinderchor. Which is a nonprofit volunteer organization dedicated to the preservation of German heritage here in San Antonio, which is a lot of that here,
yes,
through the singing of traditional German songs. While Frosty the Snowman is not a German story, the children are singing the English and German versions of Frosty the Snowman song.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never heard the German version. All right, the Kinderchor is one of 3 German choirs that practice and sing at the Beethoven Hall, located in the King William district of San Antonio. Those choirs are the Kinderchor, the Damenchor, and the Männerchor, which is the founding choir, and I should say choir of the group.
Yeah, they're the core of the group. You're trying to say that, right?
Right.
Now, this year, the Männerchor celebrated its 150th anniversary, making it one of the oldest German singing societies in Texas. Oh, one of the loudest floats, typically every single year.
Has to be Mad Dogs.
Yeah. Now, it's a different kind of Christmas classic, sponsored by Mad Dogs. Now, founded on the Riverwalk in 1996, Mad Dogs has its roots in the British Crown colony of Hong Kong, where the restaurants serve lavish helpings of British food, adult beverages, lots of those, and fun to visiting tourists and naval personnel.
Is that Pitbull on the float?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Woo! Hey.
Hey. They actually have an amazing, beautiful waterside terrace on the Riverwalk there.
Do.
So check out Mad Dogs here when you're along the Riverwalk. And as you can see, they know how to have a good time.
They're raising the roof.
Yes, they are. And on to our next float here, Brightwood College. And more from Nisa there on the stage. We have a little Christmas here with Miracle on 34th Street. This year, the Brightwood College family is excited to pay tribute to the classic holiday film. The film emphasized the power of belief and how it changes lives for the better. Brightwood College students know that if they believe in themselves and take the right steps, they can make their own dreams come true.
Now, some students and faculty members are on board that float today to remind you about the bright opportunities that are possible when you train for a new career. With associate's degrees and diploma programs in healthcare career fields like medical assisting, dental assistant, nursing, and more, some programs take as little as 9 months to complete.
And they
that's
have,
not bad.
No, that's pretty quick. They have day and evening classes, financial aid available, career placement assistance, and tutoring at no cost. They also provide special assistance to military veterans who are transitioning to civilian life, and of course we have plenty of those here in San Antonio.
And you are looking at Northeast School of the Arts NISA members performing right now, doing a fantastic job.
Yes, they are, and Shaun will somehow try to top that right now. Hey, Shaun.
Well, I don't know if I can top it, but I got a lot of friends here gathered with me. I think we're done, right? That's it for the parade. Have we seen everything? What are we missing?
Santa!
Are we missing Santa? Yes. No, we haven't seen Santa yet. Well, I think he's coming. Are y'all ready for him?
Yeah!
Are you having a good time tonight? Everybody enjoying it? Hey, young lady, do you know what you want Santa to bring you for Christmas? What is it?
A real live unicorn.
Oh, a real live, not just a toy. A real live one you can ride? I would like one of those. How about you? You know what you want Santa to bring you?
My own little recording set.
Ooh, a nice little recording set. I think Santa could handle that, and I like your lights. Those are beautiful. Well, we're definitely excited for Santa, right?
Yeah!
All right, well, he's coming up. We're going to be here front row. Make sure Santa does get here on time, and I'm sure he will be. Back to you, Ernie.
All right, Shaun, thank you very much. Ernie, what do you want Santa to bring you?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Think hard. It could be anything, because I think he's here.
Oh, goodness. Now you put me on the
somewhere.
phone. I gotta sit up straight and make sure.
I want diamonds.
I gotta think about that. Diamonds?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
I know. I wrote that on my list somewhere.
Maybe a new vehicle.
List.
Yeah, I need to update my vehicle. Let me
that's a good
think about
one.
that.
We'll
Okay.
be right back
We'll
while
ponder.
we contemplate.
New car would be nice.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Artisan River Theater in beautiful downtown San Antonio. You've been patient. You've been good. So without further ado, you better watch out. You better not cry. Santa Claus is in town. And this last float, the movie Santa Claus, presented by Visit San Antonio, celebrates the start of the holiday season with the help of a very special guest.
Visit San Antonio works every single day to make visits like this one from Santa. Ooh, I think he's behind there somewhere. He's going to just poke his head out and surprise us all. You know, they provide so many special things to tourists and even us, the people who live here. The holiday season in San Antonio is an especially magical time, and this is why.
There he is.
Hi, Santa.
It's nice to see him riding along the Riverwalk here. It is one of the most visited locales in the country. And this time of year, as you see, it becomes a colorful, vibrant celebration of the holidays in San Antonio.
Clearly, San Antonio is a city that loves to party. We do. And this year we celebrate a tourism industry that annually sees more than 34 million visitors come to San Antonio, resulting in more than 13 billion in economic impact. You know, we have pull. We can get Santa.
Yeah, we can.
Well, you
we know people.
He knows where the party is.
Exactly. 3 centuries after its founding, San Antonio remains a city of bold flavors, exciting attractions, and distinctive culture. It was recently named a UNESCO Creative City of Gastronomy, the second in the U.S. and the first in Texas. This designation is in addition to San Antonio's Spanish Missions being named a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the only one in Texas. So we invite you to join, to experience colorful festivals, family fun activities, and special exhibitions, part of the year-long Tricentennial celebration in 2018. 300 years old.
300th year San Antonio has been just such a center point of this state. We're so proud. We're proud of this celebration. We're proud of this production that we're able to bring you every single year. It is really, truly a magical time in San Antonio. If you've not been here yet, now is the time to come.
You can see, and again, the high definition cameras probably don't do it all justice here, but you got to get down here as quickly as you can. And if not, in 2018, we have the Final Four coming to town, and so many. It's already big enough as it is, but just think it's supersized in 2018 when you're celebrating the Tricentennial.
You know what? I think Santa got me that diamond, and I think your vehicle may be waiting in the wings somewhere.
Yes! I'll go check in the parking lot here in just a little bit. And how about these kids tonight with the Northeast School of the Arts, NISA, all the singers and the dancers playing the instruments, the musicians. They have been so great. from the national anthem when they started this evening.
Yeah, I hope they come back next year because their performances have been right on point. We've been so proud of them too, to showcase them for you. If you've never seen them before or any of this, come back and come for yourself. Come see San Antonio for yourself.
It's been a great night here for Shaun Stevens and Elaine Matthew. I'm Ernie Zuniga. Happy holidays and thanks for joining us again.
Holidays.
We'll see you next year for the Ford Holiday River Parade.
Good night.
The Ford Holiday River Parade and Lighting Ceremony was brought to you by Ford and your South Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. And presented by Visit San Antonio. Find more holiday events and the city's hidden gems at visitsanantonio.com. And presented by Santikos Entertainment. Be a part of the legacy. And brought to you by the San Antonio Riverwalk Association. Visit thesanantonioriverwalk.com.